This is an axe moments before striking this ant nest. You see, my carpenter ant colony is in danger, only having a few workers and way too much space. So, I made it my mission to make them the strongest they have ever been. From fighting their worst enemy to feeding them exotic bugs, even raiding a wild ant nest, this colony is going to go through the most intense experience of their lives. But we have to go back to day one, where it all starts with this cricket.
Cricket time!
This little guy is packed with protein, which will give the queen exactly what she needs to start laying a ton of eggs. And the more workers they have, the more likely they are to fight off this mold. Right as I placed the cricket in, she ended up walking too close to the nest where there was an ant right above her. The cricket was frantically trying to find a way out, but with nowhere to go, she ended up climbing straight into the ant nest. After warning the colony, the ant charged the cricket. Taking a fatal blow to the head, she ran out of the nest where she took her final breath. If you thought that was crazy, at the end of this video, my colony is going to be going to war with termites. So stick around. Also, you should subscribe. After the kill, the colony took the cricket back to their nest where it will serve as food for the next 2 weeks. But protein alone isn't enough to save them. Now it's time to give them a real advantage. This is a wild ant nest that I found in the woods earlier today. And luckily for me, they have exactly what I'm looking for. So using this axe, we're gonna crack it open and steal some eggs. Yeah, the first swing I missed, and the second, and the third, I ended up missing 11 swings. We're not gonna talk about that. But on my last swing, I finally opened the nest. Flipping the log around, you can see that there isn't actually a colony in here. I wouldn't destroy their habitat like that. Instead, I spent the last 4 hours flipping every log in this forest, until I finally found what I was looking for. There were hundreds of eggs, and without being too greedy, I took a generous amount and left the colony alone. These eggs could save my entire colony, but there's a huge chance that the ants will reject them. And if they do, they will surely die. As you can imagine, wondering how the ants will respond to the eggs makes me so nervous. After connecting the tube, I held my breath to see how they would respond. As I pushed the eggs closer to the nest, the first ant appeared. But after looking at them, she just walked away. I felt terrible, not only for my colony, but for the larvae that need worker ants to tend to them to survive. One of the ants attacked the larva. Out of my surprise, she randomly stopped, walked out of the nest, and started bringing the larvae in as if they were her own. She kept coming back until she got every single one. The nest is full of life. The colony seemed to be winning the fight against the mold, but something still isn't right. What if the larvae aren't being protected, but stored as food? There's only one way to know for sure, by unleashing their worst enemy, termites. Connecting the termites now. Immediately after I connected them, they ended up running straight towards the nest. War has broken out. Like a SWAT team, the ants flooded the area, killing every termite in sight. Faster than it started, the war was over. The colony has truly accepted the new young as their own. As for the mold, when the larva turns into workers, it'll no longer be a problem. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.